Welcome to the podcast. We're going to have a good laugh. So sit back and relax and enjoy the podcast. This is TheraTea.
Hello and welcome back to the podcast, my friends. I know it's been a minute since I had a guest, but guess what? I got a guest just for you, okay? She is one of my girls from high school. I was gonna say college, but y'all knew her before college. But yeah, she is my girl. She's a college student, a graphic designer, and she has done a lot of things. Baby, her resume is stacked, okay? Like a whopper. Give it up for my girl, Shar'Dajai Harris.
Yay.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. I'm really excited to be here.
I'm excited to have you here. You know, it's been a long time coming, but we're here.
Yeah.
We're here.
Yeah.
So let's just start off real light. So what you been doing since the last time we talked?
Since the last time we talked, I've been doing a lot. Life, a lot. Busy. To sum it up, I'm in school for graphic design, so I do that throughout the week. I have 2 jobs. I love both of them. One of them is a phone store. The other one, I work in agriculture at like a farm. I do graphic designs for them. I help out there. I love it. Recently, I started volunteering at a church. I teach kids about agriculture on Mondays. So, booked and busy.
I know that's right. I love being booked and busy now.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you're a college student. So tell me about college life. Like, how's your college experience been?
My college experience it's been great. Honestly, I started out at AUM, but then I transferred over to Trenum. At AUM, I had a good experience. I went out, I did my work, met new people. The only thing about it was when it came to my credits, they weren't doing me right about that. It was like, you're not going to graduate until like 2030. And I was like, there's something weird going on. So I transferred over to Trenum to graphic design. When I was at AUM, I was in marketing. But I realized that marketing wasn't the part that I wanted. I didn't want the statistics or anything like that. I wanted the designing. That's what I wanted to do.
Yeah.
So ever since I got to Trenum, I've been loving it. My teacher, he's great. The people are great. So I'm really enjoying it.
Okay. Now I know you said, you do your graphic design. So tell us a little more about that because, you're a graphic designer.
It's a lot about graphic design. I used to do it in high school a little bit. For nothing serious, but once I got to college and at my jobs, they also wanted me to do it. In college, I learned the structure of it. Outside of college, I focus on the fun part. Like in school, I have assignments, they tell you the different parts of what you're supposed to do, what you're not supposed to do. But one thing I love about my teacher is he not a heavy, you're not supposed to do it person. He's just like, if you do it, make sure it works. Make sure it looks presentable and you can explain it. But outside of that, I do it for fun sometimes. Like, even like when it comes to, I want to start a business with the graphic designing. So I design stuff for like myself. Like, I'll make a logo. Like I have an Instagram page. It's called Deja Made.
I follow.
And I post things that I make on there. It could be schoolwork. It could be stuff from my job. Anything. I love it. I really do.
I will love for you. Child, I just realized, child, we just jumped into it, child. We didn't get to pull the tea, child. See, this how you know. I ain't been to me. We supposed to be pull us a sip. Okay, let me just go and pull you a sip, child.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Child, and y'all ain't said nothing. Y'all ain't said we supposed to pull the tea first. All right, cheers. Let's cheers. Cheers. Oh, it's hot.
Oh, yeah. It's okay, though.
All right, so, because, I do graphic design as well, so I'm really going to pick your brain about that.
Yeah.
So, I know that there's a big conversation with us that, like, do graphic design or just create anything, and that is A and I.
Oh.
Exactly. I knew I was going to get you there. How do you feel about A and the I when it comes to graphic design?
I think, and I'm gonna keep it light.
Hey, this is my show. You can be free right here.
Okay. I think AI is a tool. That's all we need to use it for. When it comes to graphic design, AI has no creativity. You get the same type of flyers, and it hurts my heart every time I see it. Every time I see it on Facebook, I be like, guys, please, you could give me $15. You got a better flyer than that.
For $15 a day.
It hurts my heart truly. And when you think about it, you got all the new data centers people are trying to build, I'm just like, it's not that serious. If you want a flyer, if you ask somebody nice enough, somebody might make a flyer for you for free. So
I've done it.
Yeah. I hate to see it. I hate them AI flyers. Them AI videos too.
I'm like, y'all, at some point, y'all don't see y'all looking the same.
We gotta give it a break.
We do.
For good.
Especially us, because us love doing that.
Yes. It's just no.
I'm just like, y'all, we gotta give it up, y'all. Y'all can use the same old fly that got the same type of sheen to it, same kind of design. Like, we gotta switch it up. But then again, some of y'all don't want to switch up. That's why I stay with the man y'all with. But I'm gonna leave that there. I'm gonna leave that right there. Child's like, It's like we gotta get away from that AI.
We really do.
So say someone wanted to get into graphic design. What are some tips that you would give them to just start them off?
Tips I would give to start off, I would say don't start rushing into the structural part of things. When you first start out, make things that you enjoy. Because if you rush into the structure, you are going to burn out. Like, it gets so tiring sometimes. You have to take a break and be like, okay, I'm going to just do this for me. I'm not going to do this for assignment. I'm not going to do this for a job. I'm just do this for me. Yeah. So I would say start off with something that you love. Find a YouTuber that do graphic design that you can sit there and just watch and enjoy. Because I have a YouTuber. Her name is Edgy Katrina on YouTube, but her real name is Katrina Romulo, something like that.
Katrina.
And I really love watching her. Like, she makes graphic design feel like a day, like life, like easy going. And she loves creativity. So that's what I would say. Get you a good YouTuber you like and do it for yourself first. Do it for yourself.
Now, you mentioned the word structure. Like, explain a little more about when you say, like, don't go straight into the structure. Like, explain a little more about that.
When I say don't go straight into the structure, I mean don't go straight into the worrying about the typography. Don't go straight into the worrying about the margins, the layout. And when I say that, I mean fonts. Use whatever font you want. As long as it look good, baby. Use whatever font you want. Don't go worrying about where there's a sans serif or just a serif. Don't do that at first. You're going to burn yourself out. You're going to overload your brain. And it's just not going to be that enjoyable anymore.
Yeah. I feel that because as a creative of many things, you have to do things for yourself. You have to give yourself freedom to just make it. Even if you don't think it's good, you don't think it will go anywhere, just make it. Like when I'm making songs, sometimes I just make it and see where it goes. And sometimes later on it turns into something else. But you just have to love what you do, and also don't try to make your hobby your career too fast, because you'll lose the love for it. You'll, like you said, you'll burn out, and then you just like, I just started all this for no reason. I don't even want to do it no more.
Yeah.
So
like when it comes to being a creative, it's about expressing yourself.
Right.
That's the main thing. Express yourself. That's what I try to keep in my mind, because sometimes I get too work based. I'm like, Dave, you gotta slow down.
Girl, you trying to get these clients. I got to do this here. It's like, chill. Just draw on a paper. Just get a crayon and just. And I want to ask you something else about it, because graphic design is very digital. Are there any like physical aspect that you like incorporate in your graphic design?
Now, when it comes to that, I want a little bit. Before I design, I like to take it to paper. Because when you get on the computer, you'll start moving too fast. And I didn't learn this until I got in college. Because at first, I'd go straight to the computer. I'd be like, hey, we got it. I'm here. But I learned draw it out on paper, especially when it comes to logos.
Mm-hmm.
If it looks good on paper in black and white, 9 times out of 10, when you put it on that computer, it's gonna look even better.
Mm.
So that's what I had to start doing. I also, when it comes to just being a creative on my own, recently, in order to not let myself burn out, I done started buying coloring books and coloring pencils, and I get the color.
And I love that for you.
Yeah.
I love a good coloring book. I got one back there in my room right now.
Oh yeah.
It's like it's something so nostalgic and calming with just like connecting, like just doing something physical.
Yeah.
Because like when I like have to upload a long video, I'm looking for something to do and I don't want to stare at the screen. I'm just like, let me go color. Let me go read a book or something.
Right.
And I think that's something a lot of people need to hear because they love saying, y'all need to go touch some grass.
Yeah.
And for those people that have sinus issues and everything, you might not have to touch the grass. You could just touch something that the grass and grew from. The paper and the tree.
Yeah, touch the tree.
Right, and the green grass go all the way around.
Right.
So you've given us a lot of little insight into graphic design. So now I want to play a little game with you. Okay, I play a game with all my guests.
Okay.
And this game is called Name That Term. So that term. So I have a list of terms that I searched up, and they said every graphic designer should know.
Oh Lord!
So
you finna get me. You finna get me, y'all.
Yeah. So you have to tell us what these graphic design terms mean. They may be fonts, they may be features, just anything. Just dealing with graphic design. So, are you ready?
I'm ready.
You need to take another sip?
Yeah, I might need to take a sip.
Yeah, y'all take y'all a sip too. Mm-hmm.
That's a good tea.
All right, I'm gonna start off real light, real easy.
Okay.
The first term is sans serif.
Sans serif, that's describing a font. The way I like to remember, you have the fonts, they got like the little edge on them. You know what I mean? You got like the little curvy edge, looks bougie.
Oh, I love your curvy.
Or you got like a really simple font that doesn't have any edges to it, like just a basic S that you see.
Like Times New Roman.
Yeah. The sans serif, I believe, is the one that has the edge to it. Now, in words, you might be like, what is she talking about? But hey, you put it in front of me, I'll be able to tell you. That might not be the correct term for it, but that's
it's the term you gave. Right.
Yeah.
Well, you are the expert here because I don't know some of these terms. Anyway. Okay, I just grab the reference is my hobby. Now that's her major, but that's just my hobby. All right. The next term is monochrome.
Monochrome. Oh, that's bringing me back to my first semester.
Ooh.
Monochrome is basically from black to white. Now, you want to always start with the color black. You can have a monochrome and it can be red and you'll go through the different shades of red. Mm-hmm. So, in my first semester, that really shocked me. Because in my head, mono, we talking black and white. Nothing else, but no, it can be a variety of colors from dark blue to light blue, just within that one color. That's monochrome.
And see, I bet y'all didn't know that because y'all put a monochrome outfit together. Y'all put on black, white, and gray, light gray, dark gray, off-white, beige, fluorescent beige. Y'all just put anything on there. Y'all put tan on there. I'm like, wait a minute. Y'all going out the color wheel. That's not the color shade.
You're going out the palette.
Right. Y'all know how to pick colors in Home Depot. All right. And my next term is asymmetry.
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 I think you done lost me. I think it's from context clues. I'm going to say it's just symmetrical.
Come on, context clues.
I'm going to say it's just symmetrical. You're making your design symmetrical, like maybe a logo or some type of, like you could say, like even an album cover. Like on my page, Deja made, the first post that I made is a duotone cover. I didn't specify it to be an album cover.
And that's what I thought when I was like, this would be a good album cover. Yeah. I was like, I'm going to have to hit my homegirl up.
Yeah, and my thing with that one was I wanted it to be symmetrical. So when I hear asymmetrical, that's what I think about.
Okay. Yeah, I was like, ooh, I like this. When I seen that, I said, I like this. Yeah. All right, the next term is contrast.
Contrast.
Yes, contrast.
Contrast is when you have a big difference between two things, but they go well together. Like, let's say I have a flyer. The background is, let's say, hot pink, a wild color, hot pink.
I like hot pink.
But you got a font that you use on there, and it could be like a darker purple, and they go together great. But that's a big contrast. Or when you're thinking about it in photography terms, contrast is when you have like this dark shadow. Like if you're shining a light on something and you see a dark shadow on the other side of it, that's a big contrast in that picture. So it all depends on what you're talking about. Graphic design, photography, it differs.
She know what she's talking about. That's what I got from that. Speaking of photography, let's go a little bit into resolution.
Resolution is, have you guys, I'm gonna put this into like a scenario form because I don't know how to describe it.
Teach us.
Have you guys ever went to Google and you wanted a photo and you saved that photo to maybe your gallery and it just looked like pixels, just boxes?
Yes.
That's horrible resolution.
Atrocious.
Bad.
Atrocious.
If you save a picture on Google and it looks like it's 4K, baby, HD, somebody that took that and they made it look good, that's good resolution. And it all matters, especially like if you're doing some type of print design, because even if you design it on like InDesign, it can look good on the computer, but if you don't save it to that right resolution setting, when you print it off, it's gonna look horrible.
Yeah,
it's gonna look horrible.
I went back and looked at some of my old designs I used to do for fun. I'm like, I'm glad I ain't post that. That was the resolution was questionable. Yes, that's the right word. Questionable, ladies and gentlemen. But we evolve, and so now everything I do ain't questionable no more. I did, and it's good.
Looks good.
It's good. All right, so the next term is, I hope I'm pronouncing this right because I ain't never had to pronounce this word. Lorem ipsum.
Lorem ipsum. That's the gibberish that they use for filling text.
And I'm like, who came up with lorem ipsum?
Yeah. Now that's like I'm saying, that's probably not the correct way to describe it, but that's what it is. So when you see all them random words in like a template before you change to what you want, that's what that is.
I said, baby, somebody please call Lauren, because what is this? What is this?
Yes.
All right. Another term is gradient.
Gradients. I love gradients. I really do. Gradients are when you have, it can either be a color that fades out or it can be a color that fades into another color. So like, let's say you have a circle and one half of the circle is blue, one half of the circle is green. You can have like that cutoff. That's not a gradient. But if they kind of like blend into each other, like fingers kind of crossing over a little bit, that's a gradient.
See, I got an example of gradient. You see how not the purple, the brown and white. That's a gradient, ladies. That's a gradient. Thank you. We teach y'all a lot of stuff over here. All right, the next one is triadic.
Triadic. I believe triadic, this is not a word since I heard it since my first semester either, but I think it applies to colors.
You back.
Yeah, it applies to colors, the color wheel. Triadic is when it kind of tell you what it is. Yeah. Like on the color wheel, you have the color wheel, but any color that like sits at the end of the points of the triangle, those are triadic colors. Nah, I could be wrong. Not too confident. Not too confident, guys. Fact check.
I mean, like,
but that's what I believe.
Because we fact check over here. But I feel like triad, I think it was triad. I think it was 3. Yeah. I'm thinking like the 3 primary colors, like red, yellow, and blue. So I was like, that sounds about right. That sounds about right. Now, the next term is one I have never heard until I looked this stuff up. Oh. The other ones, I was like, okay, I heard of that. I have never heard of this. Kerning. And that's with a K.
Kerning.
Yes.
Lord, you finished. I know the word kerning, but I cannot tell you what it is for nothing in the world.
Kerning, Kermit the Frog, popcorn kernel.
It is so funny because my teacher just said that word this week, and I'm sorry, Professor Arrington. I don't think I was listening good enough. I don't think I was.
Okay, it's like school's out. This is not going to her grade. Don't charge that. But I do have the definition for kerning right here. So according to an educational website. Kern is the space between two specific letters or characters and the process of adjusting the space between letters or characters.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, see, I had the definition for that one. But yeah, I was like, kerning. I was like, oh, now I get it.
Yeah.
All right, the next one is baseline.
Baseline. That's another one you got me with.
Baseline. And we're not talking about a baseline in music.
Oh, no.
Even though I do love a good baseline in music.
And it'd be so funny because you will say the word and my mind go completely blank. And as soon as you read it, I'd be like, golly, I knew that.
Okay, so the definition for this one, again, is coming from the same website. Baseline. In typography, the baseline is an invisible line that the text sits on. Think of it as the floor before the text.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. When I read it, I was like, okay, that makes sense. That's the baseline.
Complete sense.
It's complete sense. But I was like, huh? It's like, okay. I'm like, y'all, you know how like when you learn a new word, it's just like, oh, I know what that means. I've never heard that word used.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I felt when I was researching these terms.
Yeah.
All right. So the next one is golden ratio.
You just mentioned that one is from this semester, okay?
Girl, I'm going off your semester.
Yes.
I'm teaching at your college.
Oh, yeah. So golden ratio is the best way that I will describe it is in a design, specifically if you design anything, but I design it in InDesign, Adobe InDesign. So you have your layout, a blank page, or you can have it set up with columns. Golden ratio to me is, I don't know the exact ratio, but let's say you have different parts of a page. It's not split into fours. You have like this big part.
No, because I'm following.
Okay, so you got the page and you got this big half of the page. That's one part of the ratio. Then you split that second half. You don't split it directly down the middle, but like a little bit above the middle, and that's golden ratio. You have 3 different parts.
Now, see, the definition I have from the same website, it says golden ratio, first studied by the ancient Greeks in the 5th century B. The golden ratio is when you take 2 objects, divide the larger by smaller, and get the result of 1.6180 or near it.
Yeah. You was going to ask. I'm glad you asked for that number. But I know how it looks on page. Yeah.
All right. So the last term I have is vector.
Vector.
Yes.
Before I answer, vector is the one thing that gets me in design. I know exactly what it is. So vector. Let's say that we're talking about Adobe Illustrator, or you have this sketch that you want to make. You want to make it online. You sketch it on paper, but you want to put it online. So you'll go to Adobe Illustrator, and it's a tool. It's called the pen tool. It basically, you can draw whatever you want, and it'll change it to make it digital. When I think about vector, that's what I think about, things that were made digital through original sense, not just like generated. And it might not be the exact term as always, but that is what I think about. You have vector, and then you have, it's another one that starts with an R. But yeah.
Well, I don't think it's resolution.
No, definitely not resolution. The bane of me in graphic design.
I see that's different because the definition that the website has, it says a vector is a graphic image that is made up of mathematical equations. They are defined in terms of 2D points connected by lines and curves to form shapes. Basically, this means that vectors can be resized or scaled to any size without losing quality or getting blurry.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, that's well,
definitely not what I said, but
I mean,
when I said the pen tool, that's what I was talking about.
I mean, it's somewhere when I said defined as terms of 2D points connected by lines. Okay, there she go.
Yeah,
she lies within those words.
Yeah,
But I mean, you did pretty good. You got most of them. Your professor shouldn't be mad because you learning.
He gonna be like, you made a 60.
Oh. Can I get extra credit? So that's so like for graphic design, because I know different majors have different homeworks.
Mm-hmm.
And I see a TikTok all the time. It was like, when I have friends that's in biology studying for a final exam, I just gotta make a video. I'm like, that's really my final exam, just making a video.
Yeah.
So what are your assignments in college like?
My assignments, well, I don't know if you can tell, but they're not heavily vocabulary based.
Girl, do you know how much I wish I can get a vocabulary test every week now in college? I'm like, yes.
Man. But my assignments, they're just design things right now. I'm in a photography class, so I have photography assignments. The most recent one, we're showing the difference in soft contrast and hard contrast. So that's with that. Just take pictures. Not many, probably like 1 or 2 each assignment. I have a layout class right now that's in InDesign. We design print designs like magazines or flyers. That's the one that I'm enjoying the most at the moment, because I think once I'm out of school, what I would like to design is things like magazines and books. I also have illustrator assignments, you making brand identities, Photoshop, cleaning up images, making them useful for things like print design. Like, he likes to interweave assignments. So if we're doing something in Photoshop, 9 times out of 10, you're going to need that for something in design. That's the type of assignment that I have. Nothing crazy.
Things that like build on top of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, I love those assignments. It just makes life so much more easier. I'm like, thank you so much for making this one go with this one, go with this one, go with this one.
Yes.
Well, that's really all I have for you today. It's like you've been such a good guest. I'm so glad to have you here. Yeah, y'all, we ain't seen each other in a good minute, y'all. So this is a great catch-up, great episode. Is there anything else you want to say? Any words of wisdom? Anything you want to talk about? Anything? What we got?
I would say if you're getting into design, just do it for the love of the game. Do it for the love of the game.
Love of the game.
As y'all can tell, I don't know no vocabulary, kinda. We're gonna keep it kinda. Gotta let me keep some form of professionalism.
Right, you got a 70%.
But I know what to do if you need me, and that's what's important. You know what to do. Yeah.
All right, so tell the people where they can find you on the social medias and all those things.
Right now, I'm only on Instagram at Dajamade, DAJAIMADE.
And it'll be in the description, because y'all know y'all don't be looking, but it'll be down there. Yeah. All right. So any future project that you want us to look out for?
Well, right now, for one of my jobs, I'm designing a toolkit. And by designing, I mean making the entire thing. So I would say look out for that.
So explain us, what's a toolkit?
In this term, a toolkit is a book of resources. This one specifically is about Black land and food, focus on history. So yeah, I'm putting as many resources I can find. It's been very research based, but I'm enjoying it, and it's wonderful.
So kind of like you're doing like an instruction manual or like a dissertation, something along those lines.
Yeah, more like a help book, I'll say.
Okay.
Yeah. So look out for that.
Oh, well, ladies and gentlemen, that's been our show. I hope you've learned something. I've learned some things, because I definitely did not know some of those things she said. Okay. So that's why she's the OG graphic designer, and I'm just the O. Okay. She's the original graphic design. I am just original. All right. And so we will see you all next time. I forgot how to end the show. Wait. How do I end the show? You know what? You end the show. You end the show. Yeah, you end the show.
Oh my goodness, guys. Much love. Enjoy life. Love design. Me and Zaylen, we're out.
I love that.